I'm drowning, I'm drowning. By the boat, I'm drowning, I'm drowning. Ice, yeah, this water got me drowning, I'm drowning. No flow, chasing, I'm drowning, I'm drowning. No flow, chasing, I'm from a place where they pull up on you with a going bang, bang, bang. No one warned you, ain't no time for no.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins Baseball, and it's next on the show. Sandy Alcantara will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
In there, 0-1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Birdie ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
Here's Daniel Murphy now as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
1 out, nobody on. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
At the plate, Nolan Arenado. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Nolan Arenado touches them all. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike two. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to, he was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Misses, ball 2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now,
a dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
That is the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
Brendan Rodgers bats next, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 1 home run and 15 RBIs. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Rodgers playing here in his home state of Florida. He's a 2nd-year big leaguer. The 2-0 on the way.
Ball.
Blackmon, the runner at first with 2 gone. 3-1.
Gotta believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And the count will be full.
good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Full count still. The 3-2 one more time is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike three. Rockies strike for one on the homer by Arenado. Bottom of the first coming up, and the Rockies have the early 1-0 advantage. Antonio Senzatella is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard on the ground towards short. Owings has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The second baseman, Isan Diaz.
So striding forward now, Isan Diaz. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Blackmon. But he doesn't have a chance. It's over his head. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Not to right there.
Cooper.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. We've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Rogers brings it in. Throw gets him. 2 down. So striding in, Corey Dickerson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes strike 2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Marlins leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. In now, Chris Owings, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
Owings.
First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 3-2. Popped him up. Birdie over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 7. The left fielder. Number 1.
Into the box now, Garrett Hampson. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First delivery to him on the way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Here's another 2-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
That'll bring up Tony Walters as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
A high fastball is in there.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is Dickerson. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Brian Anderson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Ball. Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, John Birdie, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, go.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Now the pitch.
No.
1 out, nobody on. 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Batting 7. The right fielder, Harold Ramirez.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Harold Ramirez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1 the count.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season. And with it, the Marlins are back even now at 1-1.
wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
The catcher.
As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup. Swing
and a ball hit out toward right center. Blackmon on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from the show, Saturday Baseball, following this message and a word from our local stations. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Antonio Senzatella. 9-1-2 due up.
Antonio Senzatella.
First offering on its way.
No. 1-0.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
We're playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count. The 1-2. Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
To the plate now, Raimel Tapia. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He flied out leading off the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is in there.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Daniel Murphy steps in now. Reined in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Arenado hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
3-2 now. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Charlie Blackmon. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. A dive, but it's off his glove. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down.
Roger.
Stepping in now, Brendan Rodgers. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Late that time for a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ramirez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Rockies forced to settle for 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Rockies are out in front 2-1. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next will be the pitcher, Sandy Alcantara. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1. 1 ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Tapia, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Settling in now, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. And there's ball 2 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Owings backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Striding into the box, Isan Diaz. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
We're playing 11, 1-1. Yeah.
In there, 1-2 now.
take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And Murphy will just take this one himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They still trail it here 2-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's Chris Owings now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The shortstop with
First pitch coming. Here it is. Too low. 1-0.
1-0.
That misses. 2-0.
2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
A 3-0. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. From the stretch.
Ball.
Two runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
2-0 count, and the pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as the Rockies have staked themselves to a 4-1 lead.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
So now to the plate, Tony Walters. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. 2-2 to the Colorado catcher. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Here it comes. Antonio Senzatella is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Back to the top of the order now, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Chopped toward the second baseman. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Colorado leads it 4-1. Now in the box, Garrett Cooper. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
At the plate, Corey Dickerson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0. Misses off the plate.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
This is pulled into right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Now batter, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson. A ball and no strikes. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Ball.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
The count is full.
Payoff pitch on its way. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Another payoff pitch. Popped up. Murphy takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Now at the plate, John Birdie, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
John Birdie.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Inside with the breaking ball. 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swung on. Missed. 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1 left for Miami, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Jose Arena, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 62. Jose Urena.
Ready now, Daniel Murphy. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
The first baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A little roller toward the hole. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. On the move is Murphy. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is in time from Cervelli to get him.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Cervelli corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Arenado is retired. 2 down now. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Charlie Blackmon is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Called strike 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And another foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rockies are down quietly as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Harold Ramirez.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Blackmon, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Striding in once again, Francisco Cervelli. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to second. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Great job.
Jorge Alfaro will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 38, Jorge Alfaro.
And it's fouled away. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
Outside.
Line, that's a base hit into left field, and this one scoots all the way to the wall. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. So far on the year, Villar has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And that misses 2 and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Heading out towards shallow right. After it is Blackman, but he won't get there. It falls in. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-2 game.
The second baseman, Isan Diaz.
Into the box, Isan Diaz. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
This is pulled into right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So coming to the plate, Garrett Cooper. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. And again a throw, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. On its way is pitch number 75. Pitch out, nothing doing. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A swing and a ground ball to third. Gloved by Arenado. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Rockies lead this one 4-3. Drew Steckenrider takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Marlins, number 71, Drew Steckenrider.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Steckenrider is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty B, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
In now, Chris Owings, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Fastball swung on and missed. And he takes a called strike 2. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Garrett Hampson. And he hits it hard to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The catcher, number 14, Tony Walter.
At the plate now, Tony Walters. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he misses again, 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Two and one now. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Lifted in the air to center field. VR is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Rockies strand 1, and it remains a 4-3 game. Wade Davis enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 71, Wade Davis.
Ready for another chance? Corey Dickerson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Dickerson.
First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. The 1-0 delivery. Hit in the air out to center field. Giving chase is Tapia. He's there and records the first out. Stepping in, Brian Anderson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Anderson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hampson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now to the plate, John Birdie. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left, his first home run of the season, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Hey, in today's game of extreme velocity, if you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the corners. He wasn't able to do that, and he paid the ultimate price.
Now batting, right fielder, Harold.
At the plate, Harold Ramirez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Fouled away. Pitch on the way. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Marlins able to knock things up on the solo home run. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th, all even now at 4 apiece. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brandon Kinsler is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Miguel Rojas will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250.
5 homers, 18 driven in. The 1-0 home. Hits this one hard the other way, and this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
To the plate now, Raimel Tapia. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Two balls and no strikes to Raimel Tapia. Kinsler, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a 1-year deal, but this guy is a veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this roster, and he has been invaluable.
Swing and a miss. Might have got a piece, actually. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Digging in now, Daniel Murphy. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Cervelli over to his left. 1 away. Here's Nolan Arenado, and they're runners at the corners now.
Nolan Arenado.
First pitch of the at-bat. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Only play will be to first, so they get the out, but credit the RBI as the go-ahead run is in to score.
The right fielder, number 19.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Ready for another shot now, Brendan Rodgers. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1-2. Here it is. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Rockies forced to settle for one. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Rockies 5 and the Marlins 4. Zach Roscoe gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 66, Zach Roscoe.
Digging in, Francisco Cervelli. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Curveball just misses, apparently. 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. And now pitch on the way. Swinging a soft liner. And that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Roscoe, playing here in his age 31 season. He was a 28th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Tapia, but it's 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
In the air to straightaway center field. Tapia's in pursuit. He grabs it, but the tying run is going to try for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Stepping in, Isan Diaz hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Ripped down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
He pulls this one into right. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
Now back
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Corey Dickerson. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to minimize the damage here.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
One ball, 1 strike to count. Ready with the 1-1. Drilled to first. And Murphy will just take this one himself, and the inning is over. But the tying run comes across to score here, as this one looks like it'll go to the wire. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are all tied 5-5. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Yimi Garcia will come on to take over on the mound now, and he'll hit in the 3rd spot in the lineup as a part of the double switch. Jesus Aguilar is into the ballgame as well as a part of that aforementioned double switch, as he'll take over in the number 6 spot in the lineup. Digging in once again, Chris Owings. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. First delivery to him on the way. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Aguilar has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in and looking for more, Garrett Hampson. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch on its way. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Garcia, a former Dodger, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball 2-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. At the plate, Tony Walters. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Now the pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. One and one, the pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Fouled off. Ready with the payoff pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going. So now the possibility of a pinch hitter comes into play, and if that's the case, here's what the Rockies have remaining at their disposal. Trevor Story will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 27, Trevor Story.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year. 12 home runs and 37 RBIs. He's set. The 0-1.
Ball. We're playing 11. 1-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Here's the 1-2.
Playing 2-2. Down is full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Raimel Tapia will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Looking at his career totals, Tapia hits a little over the 270 mark. The 0-1 offering. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Good work there from the Miami bullpen. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are all tied 5-5. Jake McGee is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Stepping into the box, Brian Anderson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Brian Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat.
No ball. 1 strike.
Comes set with the 0-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Stepping into the box, Jesus Aguilar. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And now a pitch on the way.
Yep.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 1-1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2.
Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box now, Harold Ramirez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. And there's a base hit on the line. So now to the plate, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. One and 0 count. The pitch. Popped him up. Walters is there. And that retires the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 9th inning coming up, and we are all tied 5-5. Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Daniel Murphy.
First pitch on its way.
Ball, no.
The 1-0 home. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Dickerson. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Here's the first pitch. Nolan Arenado is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Striding in, Brendan Rodgers. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. And all 3 runners on the move here. Oh, and the bunt attempt is missed here. And forget about it now as he is hung out to dry here, and they tag him out on the busted squeeze play. Now the 0-2 pitch.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Row. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
And there's ball 4. So the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Brad Boxberger takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is 1 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Chris Owings will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Boxberger, the former Royal, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
The 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting, number 1.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Garrett Hampson, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. And now everybody's running. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
The catcher, number 14, Tony Walker.
Standing in now, Tony Walters, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the 1-0. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Two and 2. Here it is. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3 and 2.
Now on 3 and 2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Dom Nunez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For Colorado, number 3, Dom Nunez.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Sixto Sanchez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Sixto.
In now, Raimel Tapia.
Raimel.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The 0-2 once more. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now the 0-2 pitch. And there's strike three. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. Colorado's out in front, 11-5. Josh Fuentes remains in the game, batting 8th and manning first base.
Number 8, Josh Fuentes.
Carlos Estevez takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Carlos Estevez.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Shortstop, Miguel.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball. That's down.
Ready with the 1-0.
Ball.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
And that's in there, 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Tapia. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. Now the pitch.
Ball. 1 ball. No strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Boy, and Woody Keller's just not giving him any help now. It's 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
Now back, second baseman, Isan.
Coming to the plate now, Isan Diaz. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Matt Kemp will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Marlins, number 27, Matt Kemp.
Slow roller left side. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
11-5, the final tally in this one. The Colorado Rockies came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Jake McGee gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 11 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base.